Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. And today we are going to make a front post, um, let me see, no, it's the parallel cables, sorry. It's the parallel cables washcloth we're making. So we are going to chain 26 to start out with. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. We are going to double crochet in the fourth chain from the hook, and which creates this chain 3. This is a double crochet in this pattern, so it is counted. All of our chain 3s are counted as double crochets. All right, so we're going to, and then we're going to double crochet in every chain across. And then we should have 24 double crochets across here. We should end up with 24. And this is row 1. And what it looks like, and all this is just double crochets. Okay, chain 1 and turn. We are just going to single crochet across, and you should have 24 single crochets by the time you're done. And then when we get to the end, you've got this chain 3, so make sure you put a single crochet at the top of that chain 3. All right, and that will give you your 24 singles. All right, now we're going to chain 3 and turn. This is where it gets interesting. This chain 3 is, of course, counts, so this stitch right here, this chain 3 is coming out of that stitch. We're going to skip that, and then in the next 2 stitches after that, we need 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet in each. so that you have 3 double crochets. Okay. All right, now we are going to go down below here. We're skipping this first one. Okay, we're going to skip that first one and go around the post of this double crochet and double crochet in it. And then we're going to do that in the next one too. Okay, now we're going to go back to this one and double crochet in it. Now we're going to skip 3 singles, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to double crochet in the next 2 stitches. And we're going to do this thing again on the front post down below. So we're going to skip this one and go in this one, front post double crochet here, front post double crochet in the next one, and then we're going to go back over and front post double crochet in that one that we skipped. Skipping 3 singles, 1, 2, 3, and then the next 2 we're going to double in the next 2. Alright, so we're just going to repeat this until we get to the end. So we're going to skip that one and front post in this one and front post in the next one. And then we're going to front post in the one that we skipped. So, and then 1, 2, 3, 2 double crochets, and then we're going to do this front post thing again. So we're skipping this one and go into this one and this one, and then we're going back to the one that we skipped. And we're going to skip 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you have 3 double crochets at the end. You should have 3 at the end. And we're just going to double crochet in those. Alright, so now in row 4, we're going to chain 1 and turn, and you're just going to single crochet in those stitches. And then you should still have 24 stitches at the end of the row. You should still have 24 stitches at the end of every row, actually, in this pattern. So alright, so rows 2 and 4 are easy peasy. We're just single crocheting across. Just don't forget the top of your chain 3 at the end of this row, because that's an easy way of losing a stitch. Alright, so now we're going to chain 3 in row 5. And again, we're going to skip this one because this chain 3 comes out of that one, and put a double crochet in the next 2. Alright, now we're skipping this one here, and we're going to go in this middle one. So we're going to pull that middle one out. We're going to front post in that middle one and then we're going to front post in the one over here. And then the one that we skipped right here, we're going to go back and front post in it. Making sure that we skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and putting 2 in the next. We're skipping the 3 stitches behind those. And again, we have 3 front posts. Right here is 1, the middle one is 2, and this one is 3. We're going around the middle one first. And then the one after it. And then we're going to go, the first one that we skipped, we're going back to get it. It's creating like a cable, 1, 2, 3, and then again we just need 2 double crochets, and then we do our cable thing again. So we're going in the middle one, the next one, these are front post double crochets. Around the front post double crochets we did in row 3, and then we're going back to the first one again, and there we go. Now we need 1, 2, 3, and we need 2 more double crochets here. All right, and here's one more cable we got to do. So here, go around the middle one first, then the next one, and then go around this one, the first one. And then you should have 3 stitches left, and we're just going to put a double crochet in all 3 of those stitches. Okay, so from here you're going to repeat rows 4 and 5 until this, you get it as long as you want. I'm going to make mine a perfect square. This is 9 inches. So I'm going to keep going until mine is 9 inches. And then I'm going to do mine off camera and let you get yours done, and we will be back to do the border. All right, so this is what it looks like. We're going to put a border on around this, but this is pretty cool. All right, so we're going to chain 1 and turn. And in this first stitch, we're going to put 3 single crochets in there. And then we're going to put a single crochet in each stitch across. And then when we get to this chain 3 right here, we're going to put 3 single crochets in the top of that chain 3. Now we had 24 stitches, so our lucky number is 22, which is the stitches in between the corners. So we need 22 stitches in between each corner. But let's see how many. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16, 18, 20. Ooh, there's 22. So we're going to have more. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then it looks like we're just going to put one stitch in each row. So let's try that. So we've got one here, there's one, and then we have a single crochet row, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, yeah, we're about halfway. Well, a little bit over halfway. There's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay. So we need to get rid of, well, let's start over. So there's one in there. We're going to skip over this single crochet row and put one in here. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5. We're skipping over the single crochet rows. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. I'm going to go in the single crochet row here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Let's skip every other one. All right, we'll figure this out. You just have to try things. It looks like we have more rows than what we need. So there's 1, 2, 3. We'll skip this one. We'll just skip every other one. 4, 5, 6. Skipping this one. 7, 8, 9. We're going to skip that one. 10, 11, 12. Skipping that one. 13, 14, 15. Skipping that one. 16, 17, 18. And then 19, 20, 21, and 22. All right, so we're at the top of this stitch right here. Now we've got that figured out. Looks good. All right, let's put 3 single crochets in this first stitch going across, and then that's what you're going to do all the way around. Go all the way around with it, and I will see you at the end of this round. All right, so we're all the way around there. We're going to chain 1. We're going to turn our work so that the front is facing you, and you could tell that because we've got the parallel cables there. All right, so in this first stitch, we are going to put a single crochet and 2 doubles. And that is our falling leaf stitch, as you well know. If you watch my channel, you'll know that's one of my favorite stitches. Alright, we skip 2 and put a falling leaf stitch in the 3rd stitch. And then you're going to skip 2 stitches, and then you're going to put that falling leaf stitch in the 3rd. So we're just going to keep doing that until we get down to the corner. And that worked out evenly. Alright, so now we're down to the corner. There are 3 stitches in this corner. Alright, we are going to put a falling leaf stitch in all 3 stitches. So each one of these 3 stitches will get a falling leaf stitch. And then when you're done with your corner, you will skip 2 and in the 3rd one. So you're going to go all the way around like that. Skipping 2. So we're skipping 2 at the sides and putting a falling leaf stitch in the 3rd stitch. All the way down the side like that. But when you get to that corner, make sure that you put a falling leaf stitch in all 3 of those stitches. It makes it turn the corner nicely, and it looks better too. It looks good. And that is what it's going to look like all the way around. And I just love this. This will make a nice scrubbing part of the washcloth with these on there, and on the other side will be a nice wiping part. So yeah, however you use your washcloth, it's beautiful. I love it. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and bye bye now.